Hi, my name is Magella McCafferty from the National Dairy Council.
Hi, my name is Robert Cronin and I'm from AgriWare.
We're here today on Donal Kavanagh's farm in Baltinglass.
We're going to take a look at the different tools that Donal uses to manage his farm, and more specifically how he manages his grass and ensures his cows are healthy.
We've got a fantastic lineup of activities and technology that is used here on Donal's farm every day, and we've many surprises lined up for you. Get ready to dive into the world of dairy.
So Donal, one of the most important things on a dairy farm is grass. What's the most important job to actually manage that grass?
For me, I go out once every week and I'll measure the grass. And I have a few tools here that I use to measure the grass. A quadrant, I throw it down in the ground like that, and then I clip a square and I'll weigh that grass, and it'll tell me exactly what's on this field by knowing what's on that square there. It's a quadrant, so there's so many quadrants in an acre and so on. And I have an app on the phone, then I'll put that into the app. I'll know exactly what's on this field, and by the time I'm finished each field doing the same, I'll know what's on the farm. Sometimes when the grass gets really, and you get lovely weather like this, and the grass starts growing a lot faster than I would be expecting, what I will do then is I'll restrict the cows. I'll put up a few of these across the field and I'll make them eat more grass, and I'll just run that across the field there really quick. That will restrict the cows to that area with that volume of grass.
How many cows is in this field?
Well, there's 200 cows in this field, Magella. They're Holstein Friesian.
Oh, very good, Donal. And what are these blue collars around the cows, or how are they helping you every day?
Well, the little blue strap that's around their neck there, that'll tell me that they're okay, that they're eating enough. It'll alert me if there's any cow that's not up to speed on it, and I'll know straight away then there's something wrong.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a Fitbit then, that all the kids have around their arms, but it's the collar that's on the cows, and you can show the kids later on then how you can see it on the screen, the same as the screen in their watch. And Donal, I see these yellow tags here that are on the cow.
When the cow is born, it gets a tag, and basically that tag is basically the same as a name tag. It's the same number for life. That has an electronic tag linked to it, so when it grows up then and becomes a cow, we'll be able to do things like in the milking parlour and all. We'll know how much it gets to eat and everything else as well.
That's brilliant, Donal. So I see all of these cows in here, so we've 200 cows. How are we going to get them out of this field and get them into the milking parlour?
Well, it's a good question now. I'm hoping they're all going to run out this gate here and straight up to the milking parlour, so we can try that and see what happens.
Okay, let's go, Donal.
Okay.
So when the cows are coming in here to the parlour, how do you pick out which cow to be milked or not to be milked?
Well, as they come in here, Magella, you see this big blue board here. That's what they call a reader board. Once that cow comes in here, that's an electronic tag, and it'll pick up the number, and it'll call out number 1, and then the next one number 2, number 3, and so on and so on. And it'll read each cow. So the milking parlour basically knows where every cow is as she comes in there.
Oh, so this is what the tag is when we were looking at in the field previously. So when we're coming in here, that tag links to the reader, and now you know every single cow in your herd.
Exactly.
So Donal, how does the actual cluster get attached to the cow?
Yeah, when I put this up on the teat, it's a very soft rubber there, and there's a small bit of vacuum there, which once I put it up, it just attaches, and that's it. Yeah.
And the cow doesn't mind at all?
Doesn't mind at all, and milk just flows down then, and that's it. Yeah.
So Donal, which is your favourite cow, or what's the name of your favourite cow in all of these cows?
Oh, there's one cow and we call her Dancer, and pretty much every time she gets to a field she does a big jump and a skip.
So she's always dancing in the field?
She's always dancing. She loves dancing.
Very good, Donal. That's brilliant.
There's loads of technology in this milking parlour, and all this technology is at your fingertips. You have these monitors here which are on each of the units. What are these monitors actually telling you?
Basically, it'll record the number of the cow and the amount of milk the cow milks. There's a button there. If I press that button there, it'll draft the cow out to a separate pen. If I want to do something with it, maybe it needs attention or something.
So you can control everything to do with that particular cow from the monitor that's linked to her when she's milking.
Exactly.
So I suppose, Donal, priority on a dairy farm is cleanliness and hygiene, and making sure the plant is clean after every milking is really important. You have an extra bit of technology here on your farm to help you do that.
And this is an automatic washer. So once we finish milking, I can come over here, the very same as your dishwasher at home. You can just select your wash, decide which one you want, and once you press the green there, that's it. It'll do it all exactly the way it's programmed, and it's all automatic. That's it.
How do you use this map every day in managing the farm?
Yeah, Robert, it's brilliant to have something here that if we have a plan in the morning and we have each field numbered, so I can say number one field, say that corner or whatever, I can point it here and he'll know exactly. When he leaves the yard, then he goes out, he knows exactly what I'm talking about.
It's a visual aid to whatever conversation you're having with a contractor or someone working on the farm, to be able to show them exactly how it has to be done.
Absolutely, and you can just walk in here and just say that field there, and you can point the road from to get there and so on, and he'll know exactly what he's talking about, and the two of us on the same wavelength, so we know exactly what we're talking about.
So Donal, we've all cows are all milked now, and they're all gone back out into the grass, and especially Dancer. I saw her jumping on her way into the field. So we want to have a look now and see, where does all the information go that you collect every day from your collars? Or what is this screen here telling us?
Yeah, all the information from the collars all goes back here to this computer here. And it gives us a couple of different readings here. We have the red line here. So the red line is an activity line. So if the cow passes that line there with activity, we'll be watching out for heat.
So isn't this fantastic, Donal, that every single cow, that every single ear tag is red, that you can see what they're doing 24 hours a day?
Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. The technology there that's there to help us to make sure that the cow is healthy and eating and everything is right.
It's exactly like a Fitbit. You can see on this screen here, the same as you can see in your watch, how many steps a person can take, and this is showing you all the activity that every single cow is doing 24 hours a day. And you can watch them and you'll know if they're not feeling well or if they're getting sick. It'll show everything on this screen.
You have like 200 Fitbits out there working away. All the information is coming back here that we need to know, and if there's anything wrong, it'll flag up there straight away. There's something not right, and it's amazing.
This is fantastic to look after your herd and looking after each individual animal, especially Dancer. Does she have a special name over here?
Oh, she does, yeah. She's always high on the activity list here.
Jumping and dancing around. You can always see her jumping on the screen.
So Donal, we're after covering a range of topics here on the farm with you today, and on behalf of AgriWare and the National Dairy Council, I really like to thank you for your time and for opening up the gates to us.
No problem, Robert. It's been a pleasure, and it's also great to show what goes on behind the scenes there to produce a wonderful product like milk.
And we'd just like to thank everyone for tuning in. And now back to the studios.